The Madman!
My magic will prevail.
Been a while since I've done well with Mage. Counterspell, good first pick. Glacial Shard. Fine card. Bitter Tide Hydra. 5 mana, 8/8. I'll take it. Hog Rider. Ancient of Blossoms. Yeah. We're getting kind of like the, these cards are okay, but, picks right here. Every single one of these has been a, I guess it's not a bad card. Picks. It continues. It's like, it's not a bad card, but, you know, it's not really good. That one's good. It's basically so far an arena of just slightly below average cards, every single pick, other than Volcanosaur. And Bitter Tide Hydra, arguably. Young Priestess, I guess. That Flame Geyser is really good. Another Blizzard. Cult Master will turn the below average cards into actual cards. I mean, that one's actually good though. That one's really good. That one's good. Bomb Squad's really good. They don't have many force, so we're picking no Mission Vendor. Ugh. Well, Spellbender, I guess. Maybe I can get lucky and then, you know, have the counterspell Spellbender situation where someone casts Spike Ridge Speed expecting it to get counterspelled, but no, it's Spellbend. We're still bitter. Okay, Arcanologist, that was one of the big cards I was looking for, with 3 secrets. Polymorph, Gastro, Hatchling, I suppose. Another Geyser, it's a good card. Even if I didn't have Elemental Synergy, I would blaze it with those picks. I have some small Elemental Synergy. What are my Elementals? Tar Creeper, 2 Flame Geyser, Glacial Shard. I think it's fair to say this is one of the... It's definitely fair to say that this is one of the weaker Mage Arena drafts you can do. Which saw the kind of badness of the picks and is being glum and going 0 to 5 wins. We do have the free win already though, and the quality of opponents is not that high. I think the mana curve is legitimate enough as well. There are no awful cards also, it's just that a lot of the deck is like significantly above average of the deck is below average. I'm going to push my luck and say that we're going to go 8 wins here. You know, 8 wins of this trash, we can do it. Thinking about if I want to keep Hatchling in my opening hand. No. And as much as we looked at the deck initially and said it didn't have like great cards, the standout cards here are the 2 Flame Geyser, which are amazing, the Arcanologist, which has 3 secrets to fetch. Bitter Tide Hydra should be good in this deck. There it is. And the Blaze Caller is really good given that I have 2 Flame Geyser. 2 Blizzard ain't bad either. The slightly below average cards, we'll just try to trade them off 1 for 1, and then we'll let the above average cards take the, do most of the work.
What doesn't brook you, will brook you.
Go, Hydra! Nice thing is, if he is death, Spellbender will eat it. It's actually really tough for him to deal with this right now, given that I have a Spellbender in play. Check for Vaporize. I don't have any taunts to prevent this, but I will take the 2/6 out first. Stay on the curve. I could have coined Flame Elemental and then played Blaze Color next turn. It's just that I had enough options that I didn't, I guess. There's no guarantee Blaze Color will find a good target. Well, there's never a guarantee. Well, it has the Bomb Squad to deal 5 already. Okay, well here, it's really good to play Flame Elemental. Because that's a target right there to set up for Blaze Color. On this turn I have to do 6, so Bomb Squad was essential. For all my efforts, and through all the time I've spent playing Hearthstone, I still overvalue this coin.
An incredible discovery.
It's not healthy. I need to do something about my coin fascination.
Get 'em. I should meet you.
I just love coins that much, you know.
My echoes are eternal.
Combo. Thanks for playing a taunt. Alright.
I should meet you.
For a moment I thought, like, should I alter my play? But no, this is an elemental for the Thunder Lizard.
Put this apple on your head.
Out of my jungle. Chill out.
I thought about saving the knife juggler, that was my inclination at first, but him having to spend 2 mana to Fire Blast, this is pretty terrible for him. And I save a 2/1 as well if he does that, so.
Do you need a blessing? Do you need a blessing?
That was about to be despair. And still despair for him though. This mage can't keep up with the tempo. That pace, it's too fast for him. There's the finisher. That was a fast game.
Pass me that Arclight spanner.
For the whole.
You win.
Turn 1 Glacial Shard. It's still here. So that would mean Glacial Shard has done 10 damage to face. Well, if I have Thunder Lizard, I have to keep Flame Geyser. It's likely going to be turn 2 Flame Geyser coin Flame Elemental, turn 3 Thunder Lizard. Which begs the question of why I kept Knife Juggler then. Alright, we'll do this. Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, turn 4 is the plan. Tempo escalating.
blow something up?
Wow, that was pretty good. Lots of despair for me.
Nice to meet you.
The Mirror Entity is pretty good. He's been playing on curve most of the time. So the thing about this mage deck, which is different than most mage decks, is it actually loses the value game in the late game.
The jungle provides.
Since there's very few big cards at the end here. Yeah. Gay Plant Valley? So I want to play Volcanosaur. No, I should play on the curve. I mean, I should make use of my hero power though, since the minions are so perfectly stacked. Alright, so if I think all of these cards are worth a card, then I have 3 cards against his 6 cards, 5 cards against his 6 cards. Optimistic to be calling all of these cards cards. I have a slight tempo lead on him. Actually, a very significant tempo lead. Basically, 4 mana on the board worth of value, and the 7 mana card. Blind Shield on the big guy. +1. It reminds me of Force Tank Max. Just missing 1 attack.
Give me a
And
question.
cost 1 fewer mana, but doesn't matter since I spent 8.
Put this apple on your head.
My shield for Argus.
It's really nice this Divine Shield didn't break. And the unfortunate thing about this tempo deck as well is I don't have big burn finishers to the face. So it almost always has to finish based off of minion combat.
My favorite.
And that's tough to accomplish. So it's a very specific tempo deck where you have to gain the board early and then you have to use that board to deal damage to face without losing your minions before you lose the value game in the late game. Challenging, but possible.
Well played. I concede.
Thunder Lizards been really good. Not always gonna draw the Flame Geyser. Still a 3-drop.
Hello.
Shields up.
We both didn't want to spend the 3 mana on Fire Blast, it appears. Okay, I need something goodish here. +1/+1 for the 3/3 vanilla. Divine Shield is awful. +1/+1. That's good-ish. That was like a risky thunder lizard for the worst
I'm
case.
warning you. I'm unstable.
Spooky. Nice card.
An incredible discovery.
Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. He's sacrificing the 1/3 also. No point in developing Spellbender when I have nothing to play to guard. Nice thing about being a mage is you get to develop minions which lose in combat, but you can at least tie with the hero power.
Whoops.
Well, he gets to take out a 5-2 with the 2-1. It's pretty good for him. I could alternatively have played a 2-2. Also, maybe he's not using the 2-1. Hmm. So, Tar Creeper enables Blaze Color next turn. Yeah, that's good with the Cult Master. Perfect.
Or both.
This only works well played.
Flames consume you.
I'm debating Blizzard versus the alternative. Yeah, just get the Blaze Color out.
Flames consume you.
Who's next?
Amazing. What's out on
For the king!
amazing.
I'm late. I'm late.
Draw last, whatever.
I hope
It's all
you
good,
like my
man.
invention. It's boom o'clock.
I was thinking, wait, would I have played Blizzard instead? No. Pretty sure I wouldn't. It's actually gotten me down pretty low. Do we want Taunt? +1/+1 enables me to actually kill that rock, though. And can't be targeted by spells or hero powers is pretty good, but I already have Counterspell and Spellbender. Taunt it is.
Sure.
The frost will stand ready.
Oh, if you're sure.
Vroom. Bah. No, yeah, of course. Yeah, that's how it works. I knew that.
For the Horde.
Yeah, that's how I messed up the Spellbender counterspell. Because I cast my first spell, expecting Spellbender.
Hello. Hello.
Pass me that Arclight spanner.
Well played. Well played. You asked for
Hey, we have the Arcanologist opening. That's my best 2-drop. This is probably the best card in my deck. Possibly Volcanosaur is the second best card. No, Bittertide Hydra. Bittertide Hydra is the second best, possibly the best, due to this being a tempo deck and me needing to finish the opponent with something big, and Bittertide Hydra being something big somewhat early is really good.
An incredible discovery. Once upon a time.
A dragon in hand. Could be Primordial Drake. I'll have to pay attention to these 5 cards and the coin. Could have Primordial Drake in hand. It's the most common dragon I think one would have. And then could pick that card also. I'll pick 5-2. Good little Ice Rager. That's actually a really good card to play right now. So I have to play the Flame Elemental on turn 6. So I can play Flame Geyser on turn 5 or 6. Something to target. On 4 mana. The Fog Rider certainly seems like a really good play. And then I also have to account that he bumped into this card for some reason. So many mysteries. Why did he do these things? So it could be a minion, it could be a spell. Hard to say which one. So there's the dragon. The dragon is pretty big.
I found it first.
No way I'm gonna use Polymorph for it though. Plan is the next turn Blaze Color, and hopefully one of these minions is able to kill the 7-1. It's a little risky since I can't have Fire Blast mana available if I left myself to Blaze Color, but we're counting on these 2 minions to be able to kill off the dragon. And I can take the 7, it's fine. So bad news is Blaze Color is not applicable here. Thunder Lizard though. And I can play Cult Master instead of Fire Blast. If I think that's a good idea. So I'll save the Cult Master. Hydra. Wow, that would be a really good way to lethal myself.
Let reading practice love.
Wow, Wild Growth. And I know he has a picked dragon in his hand. I might have thought I was at 10 mana because the opponent's at 10 mana. Maybe the wild growth tricked me.
Time waits for no one.
Pretty close to lethal if I just go face. I would just need an elemental to get the rest. Alternatively, we can deal 0 damage to face, which I'm sure will not be very popular of a choice. Alright, I think Polymorph is correct. I feel like Big Dragon's about to come, so Mirror Entity is really good.
Gadgets and Gazette always gets the scoop.
Okay, not bad.
Gadgets and Gazette always gets the scoop.
Alright. Okay. How many elementals do I have left in the deck? 2. I should just play the 6/6.
Do you need a blessing?
I want answers.
Why am I thinking trade here?
What to do?
Well, if it's Primordial Drake, I get wrecked.
Time runs out on me.
Well, if it's Primordial Drake, can I win either way? I'll trade. If I had gone face, though, the opponent would be at 9, and then I've got kinda lethal staring at him. Kinda, sorta. It's really close. Here I'll Fire Blast. Oh, this is a tough Fire Blast choice because if I Fire Blast minion, I have the other minion to kill next turn, but if I Fire Blast face, I threaten lethal.
I bring life.
Oh. Surprise. Ooh.
Say hello to my little friend.
That is an unexpectedly good draw at this point in the game.
Don't mess with Tusker.
I like to imagine the level 1 monster just casually freezing the dragon aspect.
I can see.
You know, roll clip of Giant Wasp defeating Deathwing. Kind of the same thing.
Hello.
Ah, the good old Hard Creeper Thunder Lizard opening. That's pretty good.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
For the crusade!
That's pretty bad. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's still Infested Wolf. That's also a pretty good result for me. Everything is going pretty good right now. Maybe the 2/1/1s was actually the best one, when I think about it. I was hoping for +3 health was better. We have Spiked Hog Rider and we have Frostwolf Warlord here. Which one is better? They're all really good. I have been told to play the slow cards first, by myself. so I'm gonna play it first. Not that 2/6 is still gonna be there, so my guy will still have charge. I'm probably playing Big Time Racketeer next. Also. The curve is king.
Say hello to my little friend.
Well, the Spiked Hog Rider is only getting charged now, but the question is, does 5 face damage really matter? Or is playing on curve better? We can go Knife Juggler, Flame Geyser, 2/4, play the Flame Elemental, and then have a 66-33 chance at killing stuff. I think this is better.
Put this apple on your head.
It's better 66% of the time. %33% of the time the other play is better. So it's actually pretty close. And then there's the question of how much better is it right now to have a 2/2 and 1/2 out than a 5/5. But his board is clear as a result. And I get to play the Blaze Color.
Flames consume you.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
If I don't get punished for playing Blaze Color on the left instead of the right. Didn't get punished, but yeah, Meteor. Spiked Hog Rider got there.
Living high on the hog. This piggy's going to market.
Catch!
I don't really have any spells I need to spellbend right now. I'll just get the value Fire Blasts. I'll get the value knives right now. I'm not gonna blizzard that board. I thought about it. Wow, right into the secret. I guess he's desperate enough that he was willing to risk it. So that's a card that I do want to spellbend away, but now that I have the counter spell up, it doesn't matter.
None.
Oh, yikes. Ooh, that's some value. So Blizzard is only getting better next turn, so I'll wait a turn.
You on the list? You on the list?
Actually my logic was kind of bad there, because I was looking to copy one of his cards, and now he can use the Ooze to legitimately attack this thing. Whereas before it wouldn't have made sense for the Ooze to attack any of those things. So, I only have Flame Geyser for burn in this deck. Oh. If he was at 4, I would Fire Blast face, but because I don't actually speed up lethal, it's kind of pointless.
I'll do that.
No, this game came down to the end. Even though like he's at 5 and I'm at 26, it's actually really close. Oh my gosh, Mirror Entity?